just played maybe a couple hours ago. I haven't played Katarina in a long time, so I decided to whip her out. Well, a few months ago, I wasn't like able to technically use her because I haven't used her in a long time, and her skills have changed since how I used to main her like 4 or 5 years ago. If you guys remember that, if you guys were season 2, season 3 players, her Q used to go through all the minions in a wave, and sometimes even hit the enemy champion if they're in there. So it used to mark all of the minions, and then you could dash to any of the minions, almost the same as you can today. The dash is still the same. That's pretty much the only thing that stayed the same in her kit. But so I'm gonna give her a tryout, and I got counterpicked by this Silas, which is really rough because if you actually ulti in on Silas, he can knock you out of your ulti, so all the damage goes out the window. So if you're noticing, I'll probably be waiting for him to use his knock up, and then I'll try to go in on him. There we go. The reason I'm streaming this game too is because I tried to give some pointers and tips to the Silas as he's playing, because this is not a ranked game, so I wasn't trying to play extremely serious. But you'll notice after a little bit, I do go extremely aggressive because he's very offensive with his language. I was just saying, hey, play back a little bit. You're already down two deaths. You just need to farm. I mean, he beats Katarina. As long as he knocks me out of my ulti, he wins. In that heal on his W, I think it is his W, where if you're below 40% health, he like heals up 3/4 of his health, which is a lot. And all my damage goes out the window. I'm a bursty person. I need to burst him back down to where he's supposed to be, and then he can just W again and be back at full health almost. He should just go full AP. That's what I would have done. But he plays very aggressive, so that kind of works in my favor because she's a slow starter, but he makes mistakes, and you'll notice he dives in the tower, I think, twice. Just by misjudging, or I hover outside and make him, latch on to me. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage from his Qs. Those are annoying. There you go. He would have gotten a lot more damage that off onto me if he got the knockup. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a Silas player. All I know is how to, get rid of him and kill him when I need to. So I'm gonna sit here, focus on CSing. My fight's not really with him early. It's definitely me versus the wave, that's all. I want him to jump on me. That's why I ran the long way around the front. Because if he does it there, the tower will aggro him. And that's what I'm hoping for. He caught me here with that. So I'm gonna throw a blade here, and I know he's gonna come back out. It's time for me to do a little bit of damage. See how that damage. There we go. So we're doing pretty well. He has the damage upper hand here, but I know he messes up, so it's fine. Missed. That's fine with me. He does force me out of lane here, which is fine. It happens to Katarina quite a bit with a lot of laners when they start. But once she gets her cooldown reduction and she gets a little bit of damage, it actually works out. She actually has the upper hand if you know what you're doing. So what I'm gonna do here is I went back. Actually, I remember this game. I bought 2 tomes. I'll show you guys my build. Yep. So 2 spell books. Amplifying tomes, and I'm back to lane. Now I do damage and I can clear the wave a lot easier than it was. It's kind of rough on her the first 5 levels, especially with no damage. It's so hard to CS, especially under harassment, all that going on against her. This Warwick, we'll see. You guys will see the place. It's just is what it is. There we go. I'm just here for the CS, guys. He actually stays up in CS, and at one point he's actually, I think he's 7 CS higher than me at one point in this game. So he does pretty good CS, it's just his area of effect is broken. I know he's going to want to try to freeze this. So I'm like, okay, you want to take damage. That's cool. We're going to take half his health right here. If he were to continue to freeze, it would have taken half his health. I'm okay with that. I got a free trade on him just because he tried to freeze, and it didn't work. Yeah, not this one. So Then I remember, like, I started remembering that her dash is on a quicker cooldown than it used to be, so you can use it twice, and you can go in and then come back out. It's pretty nice. Once I notice a little bit of chunking right through my body, okay, so I do a little bit of damage to it. Please, yes, grab me right here. Very good. Yep, it's my friend.
Take me home.
Last time. So I'll pick that up. He definitely overstepped there. He misplayed it. If he didn't try to grab me under my tower, take so many tower shots, he would have probably lived. That's what that's what you do against a Silas when you know he's desperate to hook you. Just stand right near the edge of your tower, and the moment you see the hook, just back up on the same path. Don't try to dodge it. Just let it hit you. He loses the trade. He'll take 2 tower shots because he's kind of locked into miniature animation. So it's like he has to go through the movements of landing and all of that, and landing on landing next to you and landing on the ground. So he's gonna take like 2 tower shots if he dives in, which is great. You saw that tipped it completely in my favor. Now I've got a little bit of a lead. I finish off the item that I was starting for Gunblade. That's always what you start on Katarina, guys. I started this one, you know, the revolver, X-Tech revolver, because I felt that I needed a little bit more damage that can kill him because he plays recklessly. I actually did mention it right now. I remember this as soon as I hit 6. I think I got a kill almost as soon as I get back in lane. I messed these both up. Should let this guy hit the second one first. Rusty on Katarina, guys. Here we go. He's gonna probably be waiting right here for me. I remember this. Yeah. We're good with that one. But he had a nice little trade. I just didn't want him rolling to bottom.
What's yours is mine.
And warding, so I'd like to keep him in sight. But he was already gone. I should have just waited for him to come back. Push lane. Because whenever you're trying to find your laner and you want to find him, just push lane. They don't like it when their tower takes damage. Hook me. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Hook me. And I'm not going to chase because I would take so much minion damage. I might die to minions. So I'm going to play it back. Oh, nice. So I'm 2-0. He keeps he keeps trying to hook me, and I'm already too far near my tower. It's better to just save it at that point. So I'm probably starting long swords to start building the rest of the Gunblade lifesteal, you know. So I'm gonna head mid and just keep steamrolling. I'm also in a duo with Yumi. Ash Reaver is one of my friends. He plays support. He's pretty good. I do believe he went 0 deaths in this one, so he did very well. But he wins that trade. You see, he's so strong, especially when he has his little shield up and all that. So nice. Nice to be playing champions that are breaking and can steal your ulti. That's great too. Love the matchups. Yeah, hook me, buddy. You're in the tower, please. If it comes anywhere near me, I'll try to get right in front of it, especially when I'm standing right there. Because even if he doesn't land right under tower and he's right outside the edge, the damage he'll get, he's like, yeah, and he'll usually walk forward and take that tower shot anyway, and that levels it out in my favor. I'm pinging. I did ping top to be careful. He takes the fight and he's upset. I remember this because he's like, I got my ulti to go. Like, yeah, it's usually how it goes. So I'm gonna start heading up this way. It's all good.
Shut down.
Then I took a look at the health of this guy and I'm like, yeah, not yet, guys. I don't think I'd be able to kill him before he got the tower. He has so many knockups and slows. I might actually die up there if there was no minions to teleport backwards too. So I'd rather just back off. I only lost like a few CS, a little bit of EXP. I'm still ahead though, in my lane. Silas goes by, I remember this, he goes by very soon. He actually picks up kill, because that's the problem. I was talking to my lane, I was like, hey, look, they could walk straight up to your lane as soon as they back, and I can't ping that, he's been gone. I did ping that he's gone. and not be able to tell you fast enough to come and gank you guys. Doing pretty good though. Silas's proto belt is very annoying, by the way. I don't know what I was thinking and not taking that power. I have no idea what I was thinking. I wasn't paying attention, so I was looking for Silas and maybe keeping an eye on Warwick while he does Dragon. I want to make sure he wasn't collapsed on or anything like that. Now I'm going to start freezing the wave on him because it gets too difficult to fight on the wave from your turret. Yeah, he does a lot of damage, guys. And he's not even a quarter of the way through his stuff right now. I don't know what he's doing.
Magic cannot be caged.
I'll take it. Now this is when I message him and I'm like, hey, chill, you just need to CS. They kind of keep diving me under turret. You know, it's a regular game. I'm trying to give him some tips. He gets mad. So we proceed to just completely run around the map and kill everyone. Yumi's pretty good. She's holding it down with Ashe down there. They're doing a good job. So that's why I haven't been roaming a lot. No need to. Just need to keep this Silas down. I do believe he roams and gets a double kill or something like that. Which puts him back in the game. If not, it was another game. But we're doing pretty good here on CS and everything. We'll take a look at the items. I do believe I might already have my item completely built. I took off, yeah, it seems slow because I took off my boots, guys, for the gunblade. I was right on the edge and I just didn't have the money for it. So I think it's worth the buy for me, especially with my teleport. I don't really need speed as long because I'm planning to stay lane for a little bit and just fight this guy. But the sustain and lifesteal would be great, especially because he does so much damage. Yeah, I see Hecker. I'm just trying to waste this time. I did not see this wall coming down.
Too easy.
Until he was already in it, guys. But at least I picked these up. I was really glad. I just want to get behind him. There we go. And he does try to fight me here.
Spread my...
There we go. Not too shabby, guys. Cleaned up those. So we're still holding lane. Cleaned up the jungler and my mid laner. They're completely gone. We're so far ahead now. So I'm gonna back, probably get my boots. Get up to speed. I do want to start blocking some of Silas's power. So I'm probably gonna buy a cloak there to get rid of some of the AP damage that he does, which is a lot. One there. So we're not doing too bad. And we're not doing too bad, but this Mordekaiser top, he's actually pushed it in. He's really fat. I didn't realize how fat he was until he started running around and getting like doubles and triples. Like whenever I think he was gonna die, he'd just be holding it down bottom, just killing everybody. Yeah, this guy's Silas's proto belt is so annoying. How he could just dash around, because I think he's about to use his skill for, you know, knocking people out. I was on the wrong side of this wall for that.
I'll give it back. Promise. I am
I was
martyred.
definitely trying to E him. That's why I E to the closest minion after, but he died. So I E to the closest minion. Luckily, I had enough health to just walk out. Good. There we go. Mayokai, I'm not exactly the damage he can take or put out, so that's why you don't see me try to fight him too hard. Only when I like absolutely have to. Yeah, I'm saying Silas has been gone a minute. But it's okay, I think I just sit here, take tower, push it in. Up. There we go. Yep, I'm gonna sit here, chunk out the tower. Just keep pushing in. Whenever my laner's not here, that's what we should be doing, taking objectives. Planning on like hunting down jungler and things like that. I'm gonna go back. I think I start building for Morella Namicon, so I'm blasting one. Finish my boots, of course. But that's my next item, just because of Silas is healing things, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna start building straight from Morella Namicon. I go damage first. I don't need the magic pen or anything like that yet because I'm doing enough damage, I feel.
Shut down.
Cat's changed so much since we used to use it, guys. It's crazy. Same thing with the Kali. So, gonna come up here. Boys jump on me.
At last.
Yeah.
No war.
Alright. Now we're just looking for people out of place. We're planning a pinch here on Thresh.
Engage!
Throw blade into him, teleport behind to that blade, and finish off the kill. Now I know somebody spotted me. I don't even care about it. I'm really strong. Nobody really wants to fight 1v2, and they have their jungler and everybody down. I mean, their support down, so nobody can really stop me from my movements, like hooking me or anything. Yep, just gonna push this in. Pushing for tower. I mean, if my laner doesn't show his face, we'll just get all the way to his base. Gotta get these guys in there. Yeah, once I see everybody, nobody's gonna stop me and everybody's fighting down bottom, I can just take this for free. Good. So I'll just go back now. Everything's going smoothly here. I was gonna go back, then the minions stopped me. I was talking to my team. That's why I stood here for a second. Here we go. You guys can tell I was already looking and talking in my inventory before I realized, hey, I'm taking damage. This is when you could get, you know, most people. I'm not really caring about where I go back. I mean, if somebody shows up, I can definitely fight them. Yep, picked up my Oblivion Orb. And they're gonna FF. What a well played game, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's get back in.